and blue. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Pin at the bottom.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good windstorm between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. From just inside the 20, a short kick.
Entering play call. Auction is free. Well, there are 7 categories. We have 21 auctions. Cover 1 hole is selected.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. And we are keeping a close eye on his catches, a really close eye now, because that's number 899 in his career. The next one will give him 900. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Finds his running back, James Conner. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Spread.
On first and 10 is Conner. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Cover 1 hole.
The Cardinals at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one covers 29 yards, first down. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Yeah, that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
Second and 5 now. Murray. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
On third down, it's Conner. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Call it a gain of 7, and it gives him a new set of downs. To throw is Murray. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
Choose a player to replace.
A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Plays we have 13 options. Nicole is selected.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Special teams, 6 options. Return left is selected.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Entering pop-up menu. You have 3 options. And slot 2. W slot T select W slot U SUB RDT RDT RR SUBLB selected slot U slot 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 R S SLWR selected slot U slot 3D L PR selected slot 4 KR select slot U entering franchise entering cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game cancel enter complete option empty white in 525 slot post
Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 27.
circle button
Lance looking to throw it. Right side, and he finds Gray. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Cross button. Square button. Cross. Triangle button. Texas. Cross button.
Lance now on 1st down. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
525.
Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays. On 2nd down, there's the option going left.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey from 6 yards away. And the Niners respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Entering play call.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
That one will be incomplete. He caught it but could not stay in bounds for the long connection.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense for the Niners, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the 1st down run. 7-7, our score after 1.
Formation. There are 9 categories. There are 5. Choose any. Choose. Pa-X dig. Pa-X dig.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Triangle button.
On play action,
Circle
Lance.
button. Triangle button.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
Circle button. R1 button. Triangle button.
On first down,
Triangle
Lance.
button. R1 button.
And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Cross button. Square button. Triangle button.
That's complete left side to Gray. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Circle button. Triangle button.
And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Triangle button. Cross button.
He's got Ayuk once again. Touchdown 49ers.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Special teams, you have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Set to free 21 place. Option free cut. There are 7 categories.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss, as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 21 yards there. Big play on 4th down.
21 actions, cover 1 all selected. Pass.
Moore, the man in motion. Here's Murray from midfield. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And Incomplete on the deep ball.
Overload free.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Spread. Pass.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. He's got room at the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Throwing again, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found his way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
He will push his way down to about the 14. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. That's countered. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Give pushing.
Now Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Rondale Moore from 3 yards out. And the Cardinals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. Tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Option is choose a player to replace. You have 11 options. Choose a new T-drive.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Triangle button.
He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 23 yards on the play. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Triangle button.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great
final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Entering. Top, up, quarter, up, 1 man up, free key.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. A final shot before half from Murray. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This fielded right at the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Choose a player to replace. You have 11 options. Choose a new player. Choose punch. There are 8 categories. You have 17
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Circle button.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Lance to throw on second down here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's great. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
Cross button. Cross button. Cross button.
Lance getting this out wide to Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Zone alert bubble.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Square button.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. Room here to run. Touchdown, 49ers.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
RPO red flat formation slot double RPO red flat wheel.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it, and the lead stretches to 35-14.
Special teams, you have 6 options. Kickoff left.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Option is set. Free. Nickel blitz free.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Sam will blitz free.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Murray now to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Throws right side, and that's complete. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak. And while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close. But the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Murray's throw here into the hands of Moore. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Murray to air it out again. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. Shotgun now from Murray. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cards are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. From the 6. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
HD stretch. HD stretch.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Off of play action, and here's Lance rolling to his left. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Lance finding Kittle, first down San Francisco.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Choose red for zone fake jet pass FKs spread. There are 8 categories. You have 9 options. HD slip screen is selected.
Okay. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Triangle button.
Play action. Now it's Lance.
triangle button.
He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown,
Entering play call.
49ers.
Coach suggestions.
Boy, he has
There are
been
9
fun to watch
categories.
throwing the
You have
football in
15
this one.
options.
It's certainly not fun for that
Selected.
defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And option is set to free. Cub. There are 7 categories.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Entering play call. Formation. There are 7 categories. There are 7 sub. Choose a new player. You have choose from 4 nickel. Option is set to 3 will 21 place. For me, 3 will. There are 7 categories.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
Audible.
They'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. Murray going to throw. That pass complete to Moore. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now Murray again. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. From the gun, Murray. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And he is going to be out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the marker. And they will fail to convert here on fourth down. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 74 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards there and a 9er first.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Meanwhile, here a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage.
You see that celebration from him after that stop? Those corners don't normally have the chance to get behind the line of scrimmage and hand in big losses. So when he got that opportunity, he certainly made it a memorable one.
The big loss on first down leads to a tricky 2nd down. 18 yards to go. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. Here's Thomas Morstead now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Throwing on first down is Murray. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Connor. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marquise Brown from 3 yards out. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. After right down the middle. They will be cut down to 14. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
Spread. There are 8 categories. You have 9 options.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Triangle button.
Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Backs protect. Cross button. Triangle button.
The Lance now to
Triangle
throw.
button. R1 button. Triangle button.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the third time he's been off target this entire game.
Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident, when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers.
Entering play call.
Debo Samuel, 79 yards. And the 49ers are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. The extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as it stopped with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Throwing on second and long. Murray flushed out right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2, much more manageable. Murray, one final try. Dancing to his left. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone, as time has run out on this ball game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the